Now, this topic is about technique. In technique, a lot of people quickly think technique means just being fast. It's a little true, but it's mostly uh, being in shape, making your playing easier. And if it's easier to play, and if you're comfortable, believe me, the other musicians that you play with are gonna feel comfortable with you. It's not really about being fast. Nobody cares who's the world's fastest drummer. That's not a musical thing. That's an athletic thing. This is music. It's not about sports. It's not about athletics. So let's practice this. Remember, yes, aim at getting faster, but not really to be the world's fastest drummer. Who cares? Just to make your playing easier, so you could be more comfortable when you move around the drums. You won't be too stiff. And that when you're too stiff, it's hard to play. And when it's hard to play, the musicians playing with you, the guitarist, the bass player, keyboardist, singer, they're not comfortable with you. So let's work on basic technique. Let's start how to hold the sticks. Okay, when I hold the sticks, see, I open up the hand first, and then you put the stick in the first joint of your hand. So on the first joint of your finger, put the drumstick there. And then put the thumb over it. Once you have your thumb and your index finger, close up the fingers. Not too tight. Never tighten up the sticks to the point where you can't grab the stick off your hand. See, it should be comfortable. If somebody grabs a stick from your hand, it should be easy. You should never tighten up, because the same way you play, if you tighten up your hands, it's gonna sound like that when you play. Like, listen to this. Okay, look, I'm got the stick loose. Now listen as I tighten up. Same thing when you're playing on the instrument. Listen to this. I'm loose. Make sure it's not too loose, because you will drop the stick. But make sure, especially, never to have it too tight. So never tighten the hands. Be careful with that. You have to be comfortable. It has to move freely inside of your hand. So now, another thing I have to mention is this is called the match grip, because both hands are matching. So a lot of people, they use this grip. It's called the traditional grip. It was created for marching. So during the Civil War, drummers had their drum to the side, so it made sense to use your hand like this, because having it like this was a little too tough. And that tradition transferred over to the drum set. Now, it's not better or worse if you play matched or traditional. Neither one is better. So they're both great. You have to study either grip. So get together with a qualified teacher and look more in detail on the grips. That's something that's gonna benefit you greatly in your playing and create a better sound. A lot of drummers don't take the time to listen to their sound. Let me go into another instrument, the trumpet. The trumpet player spends most of his time not really learning to play fast or high notes. Yeah, they spend some time doing that, but most of their practice time is to develop their tone, their sound, nice, sweet, round, beautiful sounding tone. So same thing on the drums. You should develop a good tone. A lot of people spend too much time playing rock music, really strong. And it's okay, but the problem is that's all they do. And when they go play something soft like jazz, they can't play with sensitivity. They can't play soft. And a lot of people play jazz really soft and sensitive. And when they go and play with a rock band, they can only play soft and they can't really play rock. So you should work on your sounds, playing strong and playing soft, and learn how to make the drums. Like, that takes me back to what I mentioned earlier about playing the cymbals. A lot of people, when they play the cymbals, they want to play right through the cymbal, And I tell